Well, I thought I would give my impressions of the Kubota 040 after this is actually my third one, so we will kind of do a little overview of what I like about it, a few things I don't like about it, and just kind of give my impressions. Maybe help somebody make the decision on one. Well, I'll talk about the things that I like and dislike in my experiences with the Kubota 040. I've been through 3 of them. This is my third one. I've got almost 1,000 hours on this one. I'm getting ready to do my 1,000-hour service. So between the 3, I've got probably pretty close to 6,000 hours on 40s. I always ran 121s before these. I've had I bought one of the first 121-2s when they came out, and then after that the 121-3s. Good machines. Had very good luck with them. The 040 is noticeably faster on cycle times. I feel it has more power. They're a very smooth machine in my opinion. Like I say, the cycle times are very fast. That's makes them more productive. In my life history of the 040s, I've had 0 breakdowns with them. Some of my complaints with them, one complaint that I have is the 121s. This area right here, the way the hood section comes down, and the instrument panel, which I like having the instrument panel where I can see it, but on the 121 you could see both sides of your blade when you're doing fine grading, and you could have your cap completely closed up, like when it's pouring down rain or terribly hot running your AC. But the way they've brought the heater down, it's getting warm in here. Heater works good, AC works good. With the instrument panel and the hood coming down, it blocks your view of one side of the blade, and then on the door side, there is a panel where the latch and stuff is, and it's positioned just right to where I can't see the other side of the blade. So to be able to do fine grading and see both sides of my blade, I have to have my door open, and there are just days that I would like to not have my door open. So, small complaint. Other complaint, I would kind of like the thumb to travel faster. I've got the hydraulics turned up as fast as they would go, and that just seems to be the quickest the thumb will travel. The 121s, of course, they had a direct. They didn't have the auxiliary. The dual auxiliaries like the 040 has, and so I think that's why they traveled faster, because they had bigger ports to them. Still, I would like it to be faster, but it is a small thing to sacrifice with being able to have the dual auxiliaries, because that is so nice, not having to disconnect your thumb to run like my auger. And now that I've got the mulching head, it would really be a kind of a pain having to undo the thumb every time I want to use the mulching head. But so big fan of the dual auxiliaries. Maintenance, just like every other Kubota I've had, is very easy. Everything, you can pretty much do the service without, you don't have to crawl under the machine. You got to kind of stoop down to get to the drain plugs, but filters, pretty much everything you can do standing up beside the machine. So that I appreciate. Pushing power to the blade, I feel it does a good job there. The 6-way blade, very pleased with it. All of my 121s were just standard straight blades, and I never even ran the angle blade on them, and didn't think they were worth the money. But my first 040 had a angle blade on it, and I very quickly realized that I was really missing out by not having the angle blade sooner. And then going to the 6-way blade, it just even better yet. The only downside I have found to the 6-way blade is having your boom and your blade facing downhill. It does make the machine a little tippy because of the added weight of the blade. It kind of disturbed the balance of the machine. But on the upside, you put the blade behind you, and it's a great added counterweight. So it not all negative, but what negative there is, the functionality of it is far superior to the negatives. Like I say, the power of the machine, I have no complaints there. I'm pulling a 4-foot clean out bucket with it. And this is very wet, heavy material, and it as you can see, is pulling it without any complaint. It's not tippy on the swing. It just loads it up and goes with it. My very first machine was a Kubota KX-040-4. And with a 2-foot bucket full of wetter material, if you swung fairly quickly, it would tip you. Well, I don't figure I really covered a whole lot, but that's kind of my overview of the Kubota 40. This one's ready, I would certainly buy my 4th one. So I'm sure by then, well, not necessarily. Let's say I'm sure by then they will have some new model, but not necessarily. We will just have to wait and see. So, well, thanks everybody for listening, and we will. Just call it quits there, and well, everybody have a wonderful day. Please subscribe, hit that like button, and I hope this helps somebody with their decision on whether to pull the trigger or not pull the trigger. But I really don't see anything other than price, to not pull the trigger on. But as they say, you get what you pay for. I feel like you're getting good quality out of these, so there's cheaper machines out there, but like I say, I feel you get what you pay for. So